All right, guys, this is Dion, your 49er reporter here, back with another video. Just a quick report on the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Houston Texans. Now, of course, I'm going to get into the particulars really quick. Definitely hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button so you can get yourself up to date on any and everything San Francisco 49ers, as well as anything NFL playoff. Now, with that being said, please go on. We're going to get right on into it. So, this game was literally one of the oddest games I've ever seen. It's flip-flopped, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. This was one of the games where you look at it and you go, in the first quarter, you almost say, hey, this game pretty much is over. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And in the second quarter, you go, okay, all right. It's not over. It's not over. In the third quarter, you go, okay, no, it's over. And then in the fourth quarter, you go, shit, damn. Oh yeah, it's done. You're dead. It's just game, full on game over. Now this is the craziest thing. So the score alone, the Texans got beat by 20 points, 51-31. Now this is the craziest shit ever. So first quarter, this is exactly how the first quarter looked. 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. Sean Watson throws a long bomb for a touchdown. Special teams puts the Texans in prime position to get touchdowns twice. Both on kickoffs. Well, I'm sorry, one on the kickoff, one on the punt. Guy muffs the punt, boom, you're right there. You only got a few yards to go. It's real easy. Pow, touchdown. Another one. Fumble on the punt. Boom. Another touchdown. So it's 21-0 for the first quarter. You're like, oh, shit, man. Texas is out here balling. Defense showing up. Got Pat Mahomes scared. They can't do nothing. Travis Kelce dropping balls on third down. So you sitting here looking like, man, this game is definitely over. And then comes the second quarter. And Pat Mahomes said, y'all must have forgot who the fuck I was, man. Y'all must have forgot. Y'all in Arrowhead. We are not in Houston. We are in Kansas City, Missouri. We are in Arrowhead, and I'm the man here. This is my house. 28 fucking points in one quarter. 28. And the Texans only scored 3. I mean, they came out in that second quarter just an offensive explosion. Pat Mahomes, 28-35, 321 yards and 5 TDs. And he had 7 carries for 53 yards on top of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like this, from the first quarter alone, you would have thought they had Pat Mahomes figured out. Everything was copacetic. Nothing was going to go wrong. And next thing you know, they made him, the first quarter they made him look pedestrian, like he just didn't even exist. And in the second quarter, he just found his stride automatically. Now, the one thing that you didn't really see for the Kansas City Chiefs was really too big of a run game. Not much, just a little bit here and there. Mostly on trick plays, but not a lot. So, Damian Williams had 12 carries for 47 yards, but he had 2 TDs. You see what I'm saying? And then in the second half, third quarter, the Chiefs come out, score 13 points. Then you see Deshaun. He gets a touchdown. He jumps over. Boom. Another 7. So it's like, okay. Score's a little lopsided, but it's not too bad. It's not a deficit that you can't come back from. And in the fourth quarter, they shut him out. And then, Chiefs put 10 more up on them. So this was a combination of everybody doing what they needed to do. And Frank Clark, the guy they traded for from the Seahawks, 3 sacks. He wasn't playing no damn games. You know what I'm saying? There's 4 sacks in total, man. Frank Clark had a sack. This dude Fenton had a sack. Like, the Chiefs' defense didn't look great in the first quarter because they just got killed. But they were playing with their backs against the walls with those 2 fumbles, so there was not really much hope for them to be able to stop a touchdown. It was too easy. They were too close. Then the rest of the game, they just went lights out. They allowed 21 points in the first quarter. And then 3 in the second, 7 in the third, and none in the fourth. So they stopped. They gave them 10 more points, and that was it. Chiefs defense turned around and showed up. And that is all basic property of Steve Spagnuolo. As if you remember, if y'all don't know who Steve Spagnuolo is, man, Steve Spagnuolo's got a great resume, and some people don't really respect his name, but you gotta respect it because if you didn't have Spags, tell you right now, Eli Manning wouldn't have two Super Bowl championships. Spagnuolo was a coordinator when they had those 2 Super Bowl rings when they beat Tom Brady both times. Spags is one of those dudes where his defensive line is rotating constantly. You don't even know who the hell is in the game because everybody is so fresh. And Spags likes to keep his guys fresh to a point where he has starters behind starters. So all of the defensive linemen, whether he has 8 to 10, they are all starters on somebody else's squad. Every single one of them. And they all have different qualities, and he knows how to tap into that. You got to give him credit for that, man. You got to respect that dude. Steve Spagnuolo is doing a very good job with that defense and making sure that they get everything going. The Honey Badger back there doing his damn thing. You know what I mean? So then you flip to the other side of the ball. Deshaun Watson, 31 of 52, 388 yards, 2 TDs. You know, Carlos Hyde, 13 of 44, 13 carries for 44 yards. Deshaun, 6 for 37. He jumped over for that touchdown I told you all about in the third quarter. And then you go on ahead and you jump over to the receiving. Of course, D-Hop, 9 catches, 118 yards, averaging 13.1 yards per catch. He didn't have any TDs. So then Will Fuller the 5th, 5 catches, 89 yards, 17.8 yards a catch. No touchdowns. Kenny Stills, 3 for 80, 26.7 yard average, touchdown. Darren Fells, 3 for 22, 7.3 yards per catch, touchdown. That's the thing. They gave up the yardage, but they didn't allow the scoring to happen, which is what put Kansas City in the driver's seat. Like I said, you let them score 21 in the first quarter alone, and then only gave up 10 the rest of the game and shut them out in the fourth. That's how you know a defense has turned it around. They figured out what's going on and what they're doing and how to do it properly. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, Sorensen, so they tried, third quarter, they tried a fake punt. Sorensen came in and lit that shit up. He knew. He smelled it. He sniffed it right out, got him, stopped him, and that put the Chiefs in prime position in the third quarter for them to go ahead and get another score. They kicked a couple of field goals here, so you got to think about that. And I'll say, who is it? Where are the field goals at? That's Dustin Colquitt. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, Dustin Colquitt is their punter. I apologize. I'm not very, very sound on the Chiefs and who they are. All right, sorry about that. Harrison Butker. He was 1-1 for, field goal, but everything else, man, was just TDs. Now, you got to think about this, man. You had Mahomes, who had 5 of them. Damian Williams had 2. That's 7 TDs alone. Like, that's flat out ridiculous, man. They came out and just put up major points. I'm talking everywhere. And the run game didn't even really go crazy. I mean, they had 118 yards, and that was just combined. Their main runner only had 47 yards. So he was close to averaging, 4 yards a carry, which is definitely not bad. It's nothing to laugh at or nothing to scoff at. But then you got to think about it. Travis Kelce, 10 catches, 134 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was out there balling. And you cannot deny Travis Kelce, man. Sammy Watkins, 2 catches, 76 fucking yards. A 38-yard average? That's ridiculous. And then he had 1 run for 14 yards. So Watkins, that's 100. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I apologize. It's not 100, that's 90. 90 yards from scrimmage, pretty much, between rushing and receiving. You see what I'm saying? Tyreek Hill was not a very big factor in this game, and he fumbled one of those punt returns. So 3 catches, 41 yards. Damian Williams, 2 catches, 21 yards in the TD. So he had a hell of a game. He may not have had a 100-yard rushing night and a 100-yard receiving night, but hell, at the end of the day, what people tend to forget is touchdowns are what matter. I don't care if I had 5 yards my whole game, but I scored 3 touchdowns. I put points up on the board. You can tell you didn't have the stats to go with it. Bro, I scored. That's the whole point. That's why we're in the game, to score so we can win. So this game, just literally from the first quarter, you thought the Texans had everything. And then from the second quarter on, the Chiefs just came in and obliterated them offensively and defensively. There's nothing that anybody could do. And it's very sad, you know what I'm saying, for the Texans because they had a nice little storybook run and they felt good. But I mean, next week you got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tennessee Titans. I guarantee you nobody saw that AFC Championship coming. But you have KC versus the Titans. Now, you would look at this, and this is actually the perfect matchup. You know why? Offensive powerhouse versus defensive juggernaut. Because the Tennessee Titans have been whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? They came in there, man. They beat the Patriots. You know, I mean, they shut the Ravens down. 12 fucking points. 12 points? The Ravens? Who was scoring 46 and 38 and all these other big ass numbers on other teams? Titans said, nah, man. We ain't doing that shit. Derrick Henry's going to run all over your ass. We going to even use him to throw a touchdown. And we going to shut you down offensively. And that's what it is. So you got, this is like the perfect matchup. The powerhouse offense where you don't know what's going to happen because, you know, you got Pat Mahomes and he can throw the ball any damn where, all over the field. He can run, he can throw, he can make throws off schedule. He could be, you know, hobbling out there on one leg and still throw a touchdown past 60, 70 yards. And then you have that defensive juggernaut that is the Titans with a bunch of dudes. You got a couple of namely guys on there with Harold Landry and Adoree Jackson and Kevin Byard. And then you flip to the offense, you got Derrick Henry, you got Mr. Tannehill, you got Delaney Walker, even though he's almost been all but non-existent in the playoffs. You got A.J. Brown, and you say to yourself, damn, man, this is going to be a hell of a game, and it will be. But shout out to KC, man, 51-31. Came in there and just smacked the Texans right in the fucking mouth. They gave them all the hope. It was almost like they toyed with them. They gave them all the hope in the first quarter. 21-0. They said, damn, man. We got this shit, bro. Hey, man, we good, baby. We just got to keep this up. Keep it going. Keep your foot on their throat. We got this. Put your foot on the throttle. 28 points in the third quarter. All right, guys. Shit. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed my assignment. Sorry I didn't get the sack. Shit. Don't worry, guys. It's halftime. It's 28-24. We're still in this game. We only down 4 points. Next thing you know, here come third quarter. That's all right. We scored. Boom. And then, nope. Kansas City scored. And then get a field goal. And you're like, okay, all right, man. Yeah, son, we all right. Fourth quarter come. Couldn't score to save their life. Kansas City, 10 more points. Pat Mahomes doing it again. So, hey, man, y'all stay faithful. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful evening. Shout out to the Kansas City fans. Y'all enjoy this win, man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when you got to go against them damn Titans, oh, that defense is nothing to play around with. And I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't going to be the Texans defense. It's going to be a lot better. And there's no disrespect to the Texans D. But this Titans D, the way they've been playing, they've been shutting everybody down. So I'm telling you right now, Pat Mahomes, who technically speaking is more of a pocket passer type of quarterback, he ain't going to last too damn long in that pocket. Not fucking around with these dudes. They gonna come and get you. Hey, Vrabel got them dudes out there playing. That's just a front seven full of dogs. And they out there to come get you. Have a good evening, man. Be ready, Kansas City. Be ready. Because Tennessee is coming and everybody been sleeping on them. I don't want y'all to do the same. Don't sleep on the Titans. Put some respect on their name because they're going to come through and eat Patrick Mahomes alive if you do. It's guaranteed. Be a good game, though. Peace.